So Christie Sides just got fired by the Indiana Fever. Christie Sides just got fired, and she's not taking it well. Reports are coming in that she's throwing an absolute tantrum. We're talking full-on meltdown mode, folks. It's like watching a coach lose it on the sidelines, but this time it's happening off the court. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about Sides losing her cool, it's about what her firing means for Caitlin Clark and the entire Fever team. Remember that finals loss, yeah, it's coming back to Sides in a big way, as fans are now pointing to it as proof of just how poorly she handled the team. She's bad at a lot of aspects of coaching on. She is unfortunately a bad offensive coach, a bad defensive coach, a bad rotations coach. Picture this: Christie Sides is in her office chatting with the GM when he suddenly drops the bombshell. "We're letting you go." Sides completely loses it, throwing a tantrum like a toddler. Meanwhile, fans are out there celebrating her departure like it's a victory. Guys, it happened, it happened. Lads, the Indiana Fever have fired Christie Sides. It's about damn time. Chairs are flying, paper scattered. It's a scene straight out of a movie. Sides is throwing things, screaming like she's courtside after a bad call, not in her own office. But here's the twist: mid-tantrum, she starts spilling tea about how she boosted team morale and left it better than she found it, almost as if she's trying to convince herself. She tweeted, "Leave it better than you found it." But come on, Christie, we all saw those games. Improving morale doesn't mean much when you can't even call a timeout during a 21-0 run. So why couldn't Sides handle coaching at the WNBA level? Well, it turns out her coaching style was more suited for junior high than the pros. Seriously, some insiders are saying she was way out of her depth. It's like she showed up to a chess match with a checker strategy. No wonder she couldn't keep up with the fast-paced strategic world of the WNBA. Maybe she could unsure at a lower level, a smaller high school 2 or 3A. Maybe, but you get my point. You might be thinking maybe she just had a bad day, but nope, this meltdown is just the tip of the iceberg. Sid struggled with in-game adjustments and strategic planning all season long. It's like she was playing catch-up while everyone else was 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I mean, it felt like they were winning in spite of her, like they were having to play the opposing team and their own coach at times. Now, you might be wondering what led to this epic meltdown. Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the disaster that was Christie Sides' coaching career with the Fever. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. It's a wild ride that'll make you appreciate good coaching even more. And let me tell you, it's not pretty, but it explains a whole lot about why Caitlin Clark and the Fever struggled this season. Get ready, because we're about to break down exactly how Sides' coaching decisions led to this moment. Christie Sid just wasn't ready. She was out of her depth, and she did not deserve to keep her job going the next year. Ever watched the car crash in slow motion? That's basically what Christie Sid's coaching career with the Fever looked like. But here's the kicker: it wasn't just one bad game. We're talking a whole season of decisions. So while they'd make a rookie coach look like a genius, from poor substitutions to missed timeouts and defensive gaps, it was